So we are here for the AAA high-end single A baseball scores for Sunday, August 24th, 2025. So we have a couple weeks left for the minor league baseball season for single A and high A. They have a series from the 26th through the 31st, and a series from the 2nd through the 7th. And then in single A, high A, double A has 3 weeks left. They have a series 9th through the 14th. They have 18 more games left. Single A and high A have 12 more games, unless games can cancel at the end of the series, like a Saturday or Sunday, due to weather, or like doubleheaders already in place here for days, And then AAA does it till the 21st of December. They have a series for 28 more games from the 16th through the 21st. So AA has 21 more games. High A similarly have 14 games. And AAA has 20 games for their season. 18 games. That's not canceled due to white weather. I guess at the end of the series, which could happen. So teams have like odd numbers than others, because some have more like canceled games, because they're not going to play the rest of the season. And these two teams play. So, anyways, we have Buffalo. Screen Wilkes-Barre defeated Buffalo 5-3. Toledo 13-4 Rochester. 7-3 Omaha over Columbus. Indianapolis 12-9 over Syracuse. Jacksonville fell 8-3 to Worcester. 6-5 for Norfolk over Charlotte. Lehigh Valley 5-4 Durham. 7-1 Memphis over Winnet. 8-10 Serena over Salt Lake. 8-4 Charlotte over Iowa. 11-5 Round Rock over St. Paul. 3-2 and 10 Las Vegas beats Albuquerque. 16-5 El Paso blows out Sacramento. 6-3 Oklahoma City over Tacoma. Two top teams in AAA baseball. So they're in the Pacific Coast. Both teams are in maybe 5 of the 2 international. We have a few Pacific Coast and Pacific Coast International League matchups. There are a few, but not many. 12-10 Binghamton Portland in AA. This is Akron 5-2 over New Hampshire. 1-0 Hartford squeaks by Somerset. Richmond 5-1 over Chesapeake. 8-1 Columbus over Pensacola. 12-2 Harrisburg over Erie. 6-2 Midland. It's a 500 on the season. 16-16 complete games, which has 63-57. Springfield falls Arkansas 4-2. Northwestern defeats Tulsa 4-3. Birmingham over Rocket City. Or Rocket City over Birmingham, excuse me, my bad. Rocket City over Birmingham 7-4. Let's look at the hits. In 6, due to weather, that game gets called in 6. 2-8, Reading 6. In that 6-inning game, Reed got no runs in the first. 2-1 in the first, 2 in the second, and then in the fourth, both teams scored. Reading scored 2 scored 3. So let's make it 6-2. Then it was 8-3 after a run by Reading, and 2 by Altoona, then 3 for Reading, and that was it. Reading got their shot on the 6, but it didn't matter. You know what? Altoona did not need their shot on the 6 because after it got cut off, they were able to cough in. So Altoona wins 8-6 and 6 in a call-off game due to weather, but it was able to be counted as a completed game. Corpus Christi 12-5, and they would count as a complete game probably anyways, say more so, because they're not playing in, and they're not gonna so there's a call off. No matter how many innings, as long as it's not a tie, as long as there's a run scored, the call is a win. Corpus Christi 12-10 5 over Frisco, Block C 9-3 Chattanooga, Emerald 5-4 over Sydney 2, and then in game 1 doubleheader, Montgomery and Knoxville play. Don't usually in league baseball not do doubleheaders on Sundays, but also this is later in the season, and they're playing, and there's like less opportunity. You know, the same teams you're leading in. You know, you might play them multiple times a year, multiple series a year. You don't play every team in AA baseball or AAA, High A, single. You don't play every team. You really don't. But so they have more opportunities to play them. And there's not that, earlier there was less this time of year, so they play doubleheaders on Sundays now. And because of that, and Montgomery over next. Usually doubleheaders are on Saturdays, but the Saturday the rain out is singling, and they can do a doubleheader on Sunday too. That also too. That's why there's not as many doubleheaders on Sundays. Montgomery 5-4 over Knoxville. Montgomery scored 1 in the 5th. Knoxville scored 2 in the 5th. Then Montgomery scored 3 in the 6th to make it 4-2. Then it was 1 run for Montgomery in the 5th. Or 7th. 2 in the 7th. So repeat the 5th thing. But Montgomery wins 5-4. Despite having less hits, Montgomery only had 4 hits in the game. But some errors from pitches. Walks really helped Montgomery. And then the second game, Montgomery won that one 3-1 over Knoxville. And so Montgomery won the second and third. Knoxville won the 6th and won the 7th. And then Fort Wayne 8-3 over Lake County in the battle near the bottom of minor league baseball. Peoria and Dean have pretty much the worst records in high A. They have the worst records in high A. One of the worst records for any team in minor league baseball. I don't know if they have the worst, but they're pretty low there. Dean beats Peoria 3-2 in 11 innings. Hudson Valley gets smoked by Jersey Shore 8 or 9 out for 1. 3 errors for Hudson Valley that really didn't help Hudson Valley either. And there's some probably walks mixed in. 4-3 Bud Caesar Relics. 10-5 Montgomery Winston. 16-0 Michigan blows out Lansing. Aberdeen 3-1 over Brooklyn. South Bend 4-2 over Cedar Rapids. 5-4 Beloit over Wisconsin. 4-1 Greensboro over Bowling Green. 9-8 Hub City over Greenville. 4-3 Vancouver Tracy. Hillsboro 2-1 over Eugene. 5-1 Spokane over Everett. And Roman Asheville canceled due to rain. It canceled on Thursday. Due to rain as well, I believe it was Thursday. Yes, it was. It was supposed to be a 7 complete edition of the August 20th game, and the 7 game, the second game. And they canceled that game because instead of doing a doubleheader they could have moved it to a doubleheader on Sunday, but they chose not to. They just played the rest of the first game, and then the second game on Friday, and then a regular scheduled 9 game on Saturday, and the Sunday game was canceled. So even if they did move the doubleheader to Sunday, it didn't really matter though, because they don't play doubleheaders back-to-back days in Major League Baseball. They always have a day off between doubleheaders. So it wouldn't have mattered anyways. There would have been no doubleheader. Anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. St. Lucie, Torrey Palm Beach. 3-2 Salem, North Carolina. 9-8 Hickory over Lynchburg. In 11 innings, Myrtle Beach. In a high-scoring, high-hit game for both teams. Myrtle Beach wins with 13 runs, 20 hits, and 2 errors. Charleston wins with 12 runs, 13 hits, 11 innings. Kannapolis 10-4 over Marva. Marva had 2 errors, but only 6 hits for Kannapolis. A bunch of walks, well pitches. That game that type of think gave Kannapolis a big advantage, and really helped Kannapolis win 10-4. In 10 innings, Columbia over Augusta 6-5, Fayetteville 6-0 Fredericksburg, Fresno 6-2 over San Jose, 9-6 Modesto Rancho Cucamonga, 10-4 Inland Upper Rizla. In 10 innings, Stockton defeats Lake Elsinore 7-6. Stockton get 4 runs in the third, or 10th inning. Get 4 runs in the 10th inning. Stockton got Lake Elsinore scored 3, so they thought Lake Elsinore had it under wraps, but no, Stockton scored 4. And then there's a good bit of games canceled. Almost all the Florida League State League games got canceled. Yeah, the Florida State League in Silly, and most of the games were canceled. St. Lucie, they played Palm Beach. And that was the only game that got finished. It got finished in entirety. The others were unable to start it all due to rain. And they tried playing some during, but then they couldn't. Trooper and Clearwater got canceled due to rain in the area, and they're not able to make it. 2 series left in this season. 12 games left. They're not playing anymore. So that game has been canceled. Which most of these teams in any league of Major League Baseball, even AAA, if their game, they might do doubleheaders, but eventually they'll be canceled. Saturday or Sunday will be canceled. Mostly, or maybe canceled midweeks. Daytona Bradenton canceled due to rain. Work grounds because of rain. They tried playing the game. Dunedin Lakeland, it was postponed. Just do work grounds. But then they realized it's not going to drought, so they postponed the first game and canceled the second game. But however, Dunedin Lakeland do not play the rest of the season, so therefore it is canceled. Both games of the doubleheader are canceled. It was to make up from Saturday. It was going to be, and both of them have been flat out canceled, despite what it says. And then Tampa and Fort Myers, we're going to play a doubleheader on Sunday as well due to wet grounds on Saturday. Wet grounds rain on Saturday, and then on Sunday, both the games of the doubleheader between Tampa and Fort Myers have been canceled. So let's talk about the score, or who's making it to the playoffs for each league. So for the International League, it's one team from all of the International League. In the other leagues, it's in AA high single. You have one team from each division in the league, or one team overall, as the Northwest League in high A baseball. Only has 11 teams. So only do one. There's no divisions. There's only a league overall, so they only do one team in each half, and so one per division. In the International League, in AAA, they only do it to where it's one per division. And having a divisions, having a division series, then maybe internet, maybe a championship series, and then the AAA championship game, or nope, they decided to do they do 2 playoff series for each one, and that's why they do 1 per division, 1 per whole league instead of 1, just because they do a AAA championship. And there's 3 leagues in each of AA and Single High, so they're able to do. So they do the 14, 2 from each division, 1 from each division. The first half, 1 from each division, the second half from each league, and then they do that, and then the division series, winners from that meet in in the championship series for the league. Overall, there's no 3 teams, so there's no overall champion of AA. I simply just their league, specific league championship. But it's still good knowing that you made the playoffs, knowing that you won as many games as you can win your league championship. And Jackson won the first half for the International League. Scranton has the league lead in the second half, 37-15. Syracuse is 33 and 18. The expected win was where Scranton was to be 32-18. They are 4 ahead. Syracuse is 4 ahead. They were 28-22. They're 33-18 now. And 30 of Toledo at 32-19. Yeah, was the fourth at 31-20. In the Pacific Coast League, we have there's less teams. We have Las Vegas won the first half. In the second half, it goes to Tacoma. Tacoma's played one extra game. Overall pass, and they won it. So Tacoma is one more for El Paso has been canceled. The rain or whatever, the weather. So we have 32-18 Tacoma. And then they were supposed to be 30-21. And then we have Paso supposed to be 30-20. They're 31-18. And then the second row is 31-20, 30-20. And they're supposed to be 24-27. They're on rock. It's supposed to be 20-20. And they're 29-20. And that's in AA. In the Eastern League, yeah, the leader from the Northeast. Eastern League Northeast is Bloomington. They already won the first half. So it's tied. Now it goes to second place team if Bloomington wins again. In Somerset was 27-24 there. Expected win percentage. Hereford 26. They're supposed to be 24-26. They missed the game due to weather. So Somerset, Hereford. And then Portland has 23-27. In third, and then Altoona is 29-22. They're supposed to be 24-27 in the Eastern League Southwest. And then Harrisburg was supposed to be 29-22. They're 20-23. So it's and then Akron 27-24. So a close to the race in the Northeast by a game, and for the second spot, and then 4 back for spot for third place team in that can make a play spot. And the top 3 are within 2 games each. Within 2 games back. And in the Southern League, there's 8 teams to make the playoffs. In the Light Division, for the 4 teams in the first half is Chattanooga. They're 24-25. This half, and Biloxi is 24-27. Then Montgomery in the Southern North. Birmingham has a huge lead, 35-16. In the 70 South, Montgomery is 27-24 in first. Pensacola second with 26-24. And Columbus is a game back in law school, 27-24. Pensacola is a game back in the win to come over. The play game Pensacola wasn't earlier due to weather. So in Montgomery was supposed to be 32 and they're 27-24. Pensacola was supposed to be 24-26. They're down. And then Columbus is a couple games upward. They're supposed to be 24, expected 24-27. And then Texas League North. It's a pretty close battle. In Texas League North, we have Springfield in first at 32, or in the Midland Athletics team, they're 21-30. They're supposed to be 25-26 wins. And the Amarillo was supposed to be 27-24. They're 32-18. Probably on pace to win the Texas League South with 18 games left. Second half. And then Tulsa is second, but first overall in the teams trying to win for the playoffs, but 29-22. Arkansas second at 27-24. 2 games back. Same with Northwest Arkansas and Wichita is 3 games back. Northwest Arkansas was supposed to be 24 and 27, so 3 games improvement. Arkansas is a game lost. They're 20, supposed to be 20 and 23. And Tulsa's 2 games ahead. They're 27 24. Wichita is supposed to be 2 games ahead at 30, 20, and 23. In the Midwest League for the second for High A, we have West Michigan 40 and 14. Lake County is in second and first for a second half playoff sign. They're 33 and 21. They're supposed to be 31 23. And then Greg is 32 and 21. They're supposed to be 33 and 20. Fort Wayne is 24 and 30. So it's really between Lake County and Great Lakes for the second half playoff spot for the Midwest East. Cedar Rapids clinched the first half spot for the West. In the second half, see it right there, 20 and 24, 30 and 23. And then Bud Season 26 and 28. In the Northwest League, we have 6 teams in Northwest League, and that's the league in High A where they only have instead of a 3-game division series, and which is the 2 teams in each division in each league meet up, and then it's the overall league championship series, which is like the championship. They have a 5-game instead of a 3-game series. They do a 5-game championship series since they're only gonna play 3. They would only play up to 3 games. The other leagues will play up to 6 also. And we have Eugene 38 and 16. Unfortunately, Everett is in the Northwest League. First half, they're 19-3 for this week. Second half, though, Everett is. And Eugene is 38 and 16. They're 7 games over second place with 12 to go. Vancouver, Eugene is over in the South Atlantic League, which is mainly teams from North Dakota, or South, not South Dakota. South Dakota, I mean like teams from North Carolina, New York, like Delaware, Brooklyn, New York, Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware, Shore, Greenville, North Carolina, Greenville, Ohio, so it's like the South, and then like and then Greensboro. It's 37-17. They're in first. 2 teams that made for the South Atlantic League. They have no divisions or stuff. When for the league as a whole. Actually, have a South Atlantic League second half. It's just the North and the South. So Brooklyn and Bowling Green got it. Brooklyn is 20. It was supposed to be 26-28. They're 22 and 32. Bowling Green was supposed to be 28 and 25. They're 27. Too bad. Greensboro is 37-17 in the second half. They were supposed to be 30. Expected was 30 and 16. Second is Hudsonville at 34 and 18. Expected was 33 and 20. And then Shore in third with 30 and 23. Expected was 29 and 24. So Greensboro is 3 ahead with 12 to go. Hub City is a game ahead of Greenville. Hub City 28 and 26. They're expected to be 26-28. Greenville is expected to be 23 and 31. They're a game back of Hub City. And Sam, this White Sox team. The team is 4 games back in the win column, 3 in the loss column. Obviously he's playing 1 more game than Sam. So it's 26 and 27. So there's 3 teams in close proximity. And then the California League. We have 8 teams, 4 from in each division. 12 games to go. So Sam's already clinching up the spot. Fresno now. Fresno have and the Modesto is twice of 28. That's the respective row, so they're back Modesto is. So, could win in last club, so Fresno needs to win 4 more games or have a combination of Fresno losses, Modesto losses, and Fresno wins, whatever, Modesto, if they lose four more, they'll fall out of the playoff race. This Fresno might clinch it. However, though, actually, no, it's 2 losses. Unless Fresno loses both times. Fresno wins, it'll be twice, They only have to win twice if Modesto loses twice. And then Luca wins the game, wins the first half of the league, second half of the year league winner. Oh, and then Ampere. They were 3-3, 2-2. Down there, and then there was Central Rancho Domingo. Got the first half winner. I think Elsner is 9 behind in the Ampere. So, I think Elsner. So they're 9 back of in the Ampere. And then in the Carolina League, in the divisions, we have 12 teams. We have Columbia, the Cincinnati Kansas City Royals fighting, and Lynchburg, the Cleveland Greens fighting near the bottom of their leagues. Felt like expected though. Then we have Myrtle Beach. They are 8 ahead of Hickory, and then Fredericksburg is a game ahead of Carolina because of their win, because their canceled game. And then Fayetteville has 4 games ahead in the second half. And then the Florida State League, there's 4 teams. And then Lakeland won the first half of the league. So in the West, so Clear Pennsylvania. Clear Philadelphia is the team. Then we have Lakeland and the Detroit Tigers fighting. Clearwater is in second right now. They're 29-22. They're supposed to be 24-27. Third is Bradenton. They're 26-27. They're supposed to be 20-25, which is second overall. Then in the rest of the East, there's only 4 teams. Daytona was supposed to be in first after St. Lucie won it. They're 20-25. And then 4 we chose St. Louis.